So, my son Noah has been with Coach T for, what did we decide? 8 years, maybe? No, like 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, like 10 years he's been with Coach T. He is a good athlete. However, Coach T has made him into a great athlete. He works with these kids, he knows what they need. He really, I think, steps back and looks at your kid and decides how to coach your kid. I think it's a very personal experience. I do think that every kid is different, and I think that Coach T is very aware of that, and he knows what works for each kid. He sits at lunch with my kid after practice sometimes. He sits with Noah just to talk about, his day and school, and then, of course, track and what he can do to improve in different areas. He really works with your kid in so many different ways. What to eat, how to stretch, how to ice, what to do if you have an injury, how to run your specific race, which is a huge deal because every race is different as well. How to put that kick at the end, how to start. I just feel like he knows so much about racing, but also about the human body. Like, he just understands what muscles they're using, when they're going to strain something. In ninth grade, he played football, and our football team was, I would say, reinventing itself that year at our school at Campbell Hall. And he was on varsity as a ninth grader. He was a peewee, but they had him on varsity because obviously he could run fast, which was from Coach T. But I will say he was the only kid on the team that made it through the entire season uninjured. And I 100% attribute that to Coach T and training with Coach T, because he knew his body and he knew where to push it and where not to. He knew when to ice more than the other boys. He just knew more about his body and himself, and I really feel, my husband and I both, we feel 100% that the reason why he made it through that season getting thrown around in his little body by these big boys from other schools, the only reason why he didn't get injured is because he was in shape from Coach T practices every week. He has been like a father figure, big brother figure, cool extra person in our family that isn't a parent for a very long time. I think that he's been there as a role model, and I feel like that's very important for kids to have another role model in their life in sports that's not their parent yelling on the side of the field or the side of the track, since we do that a lot.